No brakes. You got to push really hard. Just kidding. Morning, everybody. Hey, yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm here with my good friends Anna and Lauren, the dynamic duo. First time helping us out as a model. Very thankful for them. What do you say? We get started straight away here, everybody. In child's pose, huh? Come towards kneeling, big toes to towards each other. Not necessarily, they don't need to necessarily touch, but separate your knees kind of wide. Allow your hips to sink back. Let your forehead rest down here. Take a moment to, it's a beautiful day here in San Diego. A little overcast, but really nice, a little balmy, slightly balmy. Feel that air around you. Notice the space around you. Check out the sound of the waves. Notice anything in your, with your eyes closed, in your immediate vicinity. And over this next hour, we're going to take our attention and we're going to try to move it inwards. We'll try to keep it inwards as much as we possibly can. Now, inevitably, our minds will probably wander a little bit throughout the practice. It just happens. But when you notice that happening, see how fast you can just come back to your breath. Maybe come back to a certain sensation that's bubbling to the surface throughout the practice. Let's begin by exhaling everything out. And then together, we're going to take a big inhale through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth, empty, clear it out. Beautiful. Do that again. Inhale through your nose, a little bit bigger here if you can. And exhale through your mouth, clear it out. Really good. One more. Inhale. Awesome. Exhale, clear it out. Breathe in through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then keeping your lips sealed, breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale through your nose. How deep can you make this breath? How expansive can you make it without struggling with it, without straining with it? Invite it and allow it to flow deep. And then keeping your lips sealed, exhale, draw your navel up and in, gently guide and push your breath out. Just see if you can find a smooth rhythmic pace with it, everybody. You know the deal. Audible inhale, pull your breath in, drink it up deep as you can go. And audible exhale, gently guiding your pushing your breath out. And we're continuing to let it flow. Just like that, everybody. Right? We want to focus on this deep diaphragm breathing for the next hour or so. For a lot of us, if we're really trying to stay with this breath, or making that our main focus, then I would probably have to drop to my knees a couple times throughout the practice just to kind of reset. You know, sometimes we just push a little hard and that breath gets away from us. And it's okay. Again, same thing. We're going to see how quickly we can realize that, come back to our smooth, deep, meditative breath, and we'll hit the reset button. So Thank yourself for being here. And once again, I do want to thank my models here. Leave a little comment there on the video, and you let me know how they do, everybody. From here, we're going to inhale, walk our hands forward, come up to tabletop to your hands and to your knees. And then exhale, curl your toes, lift your knees, send your hips up and back, downward facing doggy. Good. Right away, they're kind of going into a little organic movement, pedaling their feet out, walking out their dog, so to speak. If you'd rather be still, then hey, you can totally be still. But getting upside down, I'll bet you for almost all of us, it's got to be the first time today. Getting your heart above your head. Great way to start your day. Now settle into this downward facing dog. You just make sure your fingertips are spread really wide. Press firmly into your hands in order to lift your hips high. Always remember, a little knee bend is your friend. And then armpits pointing inwards, wrapping your shoulders around towards the front of your body. There we go. Take another full breath in here. And a calming, soothing breath out here. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet. Arrive at the back of your mat and take your forward fold. You know, pretty generous knee bend in there. You could take your ragdoll pose with pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. If you'd like that chest expansion, shoulder opening, you can interlace your fingers at your lower back. I want to leave this up to you, everybody. Okay, let's take let's go 4 breaths here, everybody. First forward fold of our day. Inhale. And at this point, we've been upside down for probably going on 2 minutes. Exhale. And all that oxygen-rich blood is starting to flood right into our brain. We got about 1 more breath here, everybody. Take a nice big inhale. Drink up that ocean air, deep as you can go. Beautiful. Exhale. Just release your hands to the ground. We'll walk them all the way forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Take an inhale, shift forward, couple inches, breathe in. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet down into your mat. And then inhale is cobra pose. Lift up a little bit. There you go. Shoulders back and elbows in. Exhale, release, taking it right back down. Number 2, everybody, of 3. Inhale, lift up. It's called Cobrasana or Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale, release. You're taking her back down, everybody. And then this last one, we'll inhale, lift up to that perfect degree. And lift your feet up if they're not already. Bend your knees to 90 degrees. Flex your feet. Press the soles of your feet to the sky. I'm going to have Lauren look down and just smooth out the wrinkles in the back of her neck a little bit. Now, knees in towards each other gently. Squeeze your glutes and press your feet to the sky for just 1 more big, beautiful breath in, y'all. Drink it up. And then exhale, release. Take it all the way back down. Hands underneath your shoulders. We'll inhale, press up to your hands and to your knees, your tabletop pose. Exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine, push your breath out. Wow. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine, breathe in really big. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky, downward facing doggy. Still? I think it's better. All right. We've established our breathing. Let's start to get her done, huh? Take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop both feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch together. Now, take an inhale, find a halfway lift. Pull your chest and pull your spine out really long. This looks great. Both of their backs are flat. They're finding length here. And then exhale, fold. Dive in deep and empty out. Let's inhale, rise. Float your torso, reach all the way up high to the sky. Good, as you come to the top, let's grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, lead to your right and press your hips to the left, everybody. We'll go 2 more deep breaths here. Let me have you turn around and go that way. It'll work easier. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Drink it up. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Let's inhale. Come on back through center. And we'll just switch it up. Exhale. Lean to your left and press your hips to the right. Now, remember, you want your throat open, so your head's going to be back a little bit here. And your biceps are going to frame with your ears, so your arms will be back a little bit. See if you can dial your right shoulder back just a little bit more. And give me one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Fantastic. Let's inhale. Come on back through center. Lean it back, stretch, and make it feel good. And then we'll exhale, fold all the way down. Put that little bend in your knees. Lay your torso out long. Make it sweet. Inhale. Find a halfway lift. It's called Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale. Plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. And our first chaturanga. Lower halfway down. Elbows straight back. Inhale. Give me this upward facing dog that you know very well. Try to feed your heart through. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky, downward facing doggy. And breathe really well, everybody. Perfect. Right there, Vixen. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe deep, but let's not try too hard. Let's not force it. Inhale. Exhale it out. Beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward here. Very end of your exhale, we're going to walk or maybe a light hop of feet all the way between your hands so your heels and toes are touching together. Inhale, give me that halfway lift. Pull your chest and pull your spine out really long. And then exhale, fold, navel in, empty. Core is strong. Inhale, rise. Come up to standing. Reach your hands high to the heavens. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then just one exhale. Lean to your right and press your hips to the left. Fantastic, everybody. Inhale, come on back through center. We'll just switch it up. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Press your hips towards La Jolla. Yeah. Inhale, come on back through center. Lean back, stretch, and feel something head to toe. Awesome, ladies. Exhale, fold all the way down. Easy little Sunday morning flow. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. You know where to go. Shift forward. Keeping that strong core, everybody. Exhale, lower halfway down, elbows straight back. There you go. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. Feed your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. So we doggaroo. So modify however you need, everybody. I modify a lot, especially in the beginning of my practice, especially, like on a Sunday morning. In this last round, Lauren was taking Cobra Pose while Anna was taking her upward facing dog. And, both are a sweet little back bend, really good for our spine. Each works, I wouldn't say that one is lesser than the other. Honor what you're feeling. Make this easy like Sunday morning flow healing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, taking that halfway lift, chest and spine pulling out long. And then exhale, folding down deep, everybody. Push your breath out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Float it up, reach it high. Once again, you got your left wrist. Exhale, lean towards La Jolla till the sensation tells you to stop. Beautiful. Inhale, come on back up, reach up and switchy. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Get your lateral flexion and extension in your spine. Vitality and mobility. Inhale, come on back through center. Lean it back, stretch, and make it feel good. There you go. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, push your breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. There you go. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower, chaturanga dandasana. Skip it if you want to, though. Inhale that upward facing dog, hopefully feeling nothing short of amazing. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Dog eat. Ooh, how long y'all been coming to class? Lauren, you just moved here, right?
February.
In February.
Since October.
Since October. So, newer yogis, but they got a beautiful practice here. We're about to spring a pop quiz on it because we've done 3 flows together already. Take one more on your own. And if you want to add stuff, skip stuff, I encourage you to do that. All right, I'll meet you back in downward facing dog, my friends. Breathe. Breathe life, health, well-being, vitality. Breathe in the vitality. Breathe out the anxiety. Probably no better day to hit the reset button than your Sunday morning. Very nice, everybody. These 2 ladies are making it look a little bit too easy. We might have to amp this up a little bit. Downward facing dog. Hips high. Head dropping down low. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Keep it flowing. Great. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet. Once again, arrive at the back of your mat. And then heel toe your feet together in the center of the back of your mat. Anna, you might have to walk forward a little bit. From here, we're going to inhale, lift our left leg up and back. Right back behind you. If you're in San Diego in the park there, towards the street. Now, just lift your leg till it's about parallel to the ground. Flex your foot. Give me that inward rotation with your thigh so that your hips remain level. Now, bend your right knee a little bit. Find your halfway lift. Engage your 360 core. And let's see how graceful, if at all, we can open up our arms and come to fly. Airplane pose. Dakasana. There we go. Steady gaze or drishti, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. From here, without your left toes touching the ground, let's come to standing. Pull your left knee up into your chest. You can interlace your fingers an inch or 2 below your knee. Perhaps stay right there. Or you could take your hands to your hips and straighten your left leg out in front of you. We'll go about 3 breaths here. Inhale. You should see the focus on these ladies' faces, everybody. Inhale, your leg lifts higher. Exhale, shoulders roll back, chest lifts. There you go. Give me 2 more, everybody. You. Exhale, last inhale. If you wanted to reach your hands to the sky, now would be the time. Exhale, right back to your airplane pose, Dakasana. Last inhale, big, beautiful breath in. Say adios to this one, y'all. Exhale, fold all the way down. Set everything down. Really nice job. We're just going to switch that up. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Flexing your foot, right? Inner thigh spirals up, the outer down. Left knee bends a little bit. Give me that halfway lift. And then let's go. Let's take flight. Airplane pose, Dakasana. Now, you want to be firm in your left quadricep. That doesn't mean you have to completely straighten your leg, but by engaging the quadricep, that is going to just solidify your foundation. Without your right toes touching the ground, come to standing. Pull your right knee up into your chest. Nice job. Either stay here with the fingers interlaced an inch or 2 below your knee, or hands to hips, straighten your right leg out in front of you. About 3 breaths here. That's it. Inhale, lifting everything up a little bit higher. And exhale, rolling shoulders back, chest lifting. Beautiful. Give me 2 more, y'all. You know? Exhale. 1 more. Take an inhale. You could reach those hands high. Whoa, little shaky, y'all. Exhale, airplane pose. Dakasana. This is it. Last inhale. You could say sayonara. Breathe in really big. Exhale, forward fold. Set everything down. Now separate your feet about hips width apart. Take Padagustasana, so you're grabbing your big toes with your middle and index fingers. If you'd rather take Padahastasana, you could slide your hands underneath your feet up to the creases of your wrist. And then inhale, just take a halfway lift. Pull your chest out and lengthen your spine a little bit. And then exhale, fold down deep. Pull with your arms, let your elbows bow out to the sides. And just make this stretch, that is the whole posterior chain from your heels to your head, really sweet. You want sensation? You don't want to beat yourself up. We're riding that middle road, everybody. It's Sunday morning. 2 more breaths here. You do. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale here. Beautiful. Exhale. Release that. Walk your hands all the way forward to plank pose, high push-up position. And hey, if you wanted to drop to your knees, you could, but we're gonna see how strong Lauren is. We're gonna see how strong Anna is as well. Okay, we're gonna inhale, shift forward and lower halfway down, elbows straight back. And then exhale, press straight back up. It's a push-up. Inhale, lower halfway down, elbows straight back. Exhale, straight back up. She's like, how strong? Upward facing dog doesn't take that much. Push-ups a little harder. Inhale, especially a tricep push-up. Shift forward and lower halfway. We got 3 more, y'all. Exhale, press her back up. Let's keep that strong core, right? You could drop to your knees if you need. Inhale, lower halfway. Elbows straight back. They should touch your side body. Exhale, press her back up. Just 1 more. Inhale, lower. Notice what your jaw, the skin on your face is doing. Can you soften that? Exhale, press it back up. Send your hips to the sky. Doggy. Whew. So much for easy like Sunday morning, huh? All right, y'all know what time it is. Get them tickets ready. We're hopping back on the flow train, everybody. Woo, woo, woo. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching. Inhale, give me that halfway lift, chest and spine lengthens. And then exhale, fold, navel in. There we go. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. Exhale, we're right back into your forward fold. We flowing now. Uttanasana, dive it in deep. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and lower with control, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog with your heart feeding through. And then exhale, hips to the sky, Sawi Doggaroo. Now inhale, breathe your left leg to the sky, y'all. Breathe her up high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, tiger pose, empty out. Inhale, reach your left leg back up high. And then exhale, sweep your left foot through to your hands, low lunge, stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale, just 1 breath. We're going to rise up, reach up and fill up, crescent Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, we'll just take our hands right back down, step your left foot back, shift forward and lower with control, Chaturanga. Inhale's that upward facing dog, heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky, Sawi Doggaroo. Inhale, lift your right leg, y'all. Breathe your right leg high. Exhale, tiger pose, knee to nose. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, reach high, maybe a not so much. Huh? Exhale, sweep through to your hands, low lunge, stack knee right above your ankle. We just simply inhale, ride our breath on up and reach to the heavens. And exhale, ride our breath right back down. Step your right foot back, shift forward, chaturanga dandasana, lower slow. Modify if you'd like. Upward facing with your heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky, sawi doggaroo. Whew. How's your breath? Do you need to slow it down? Do you need to, now might be one of those times you might need to drop to your knees and take a break. All right, we do want to push ourselves. And you've done that already by showing up to your mat here today. But we never want to beat ourselves up. It's finding that middle road. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend your knees. Press your hips back. Look forward. End of your exhale. Walk or your light hop. Feet between your hands. Inhale. Give me that halfway lifty. Flat backy. Breathe in big. Fantastic. Exhale. Fold. Navel in. Dive in deep. Inhale, chairs. Can you sink lower, reach higher? Perhaps breathe in a little bigger. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in, look for length, everybody. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward. We flowing now, y'all. Surfing the wave of the breath. Upward facing, heart coming through. And exhale, hips to the sky, sawi doggaroo. Inhale, lift your left leg high, breather on up. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg and send her on up. And exhale, sweep your left foot through to your hand, stack knee directly above your ankle. One breath, everybody. Inhale, rise, come up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, a gingerly little Sunday morning flow. Hey, right side on your own, everybody. Take it on through, right side on your own. Very, very simple practice today. Seems fitting for a Sunday morning, right? I think the last thing you'd want to do on a morning like this is get on your mat and have things be really complicated and overly technical. It looks like it might be challenging enough for my two models already, y'all. Hips high, head dropping down low. Full breath in here. Calming, soothing breath out here. We're not going to compromise our breath no matter what. All right, one more breath here in downward facing dog. One more whole flow on your own. It's going to start at the top of your mat with that halfway lift. Add something if you want, skip something if you need. You know the deal, y'all. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Oh, the fact that you chose to show up to your mat here today speaks volume of really who you are, what's important to you, your values. This is telling me a lot. This is telling me some really good things. You got left to right on that knee to nose, and it's just one breath up and one breath down. Crescent, and you're taking it down, flowing through. Awesome, everybody. Whoa. Whew. Amazing job. These ladies look like seasoned pros. Hips high, head dropping down. Take a big breath in here. A calming, soothing breath out here. One more, inhale. Exhale it out. From here, inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop of feet between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Inhale, find your halfway lift, pull your chest and spine out really long. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out strong. Inhale, back to chair pose. Sink lower, reach higher, breathe in bigger. Now hold here. Beautiful, everybody. We're here for 5. Now we're going to come to a one-legged chair pose in 4. So you're going to slowly shift your weight into your left foot. 3, start to lift your right foot up. 2, see if you can keep your left knee bent. Take your right leg extended straight out in front of you. Take another inhale here. Great job. Exhale. Again, back to airplane pose, Dakasana. Take your right leg extended straight back. We're just kind of passing through here, everybody. Last inhale, option to reach your hands forward here. Big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Bring your hands to the ground. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale is warrior 2, windmill all the way open. There we go. Now we got a long stance here. If you want to bend and straighten in and out of that front left leg to get those snap, crackles, and pops out of there, go for it. But then sink in deep. Steady your gaze out over your left fingertips. There we go. Inhale, you know what you're doing from here, y'all. You're breathing your body tall. You're breathing your body wide. You're stretching your hands away from each other. And then exhale, you're just sinking down and making sure you have equal and balanced action in your front left leg and back right leg. 2 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. One more. This is it. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. We're going to inhale, reach forward here, lengthen out. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Yeah, you could have that hand on the inside, the outside. Sometimes a block helps you out, or forearm to thigh is great as well. But roll your right shoulder back a little bit. Try to make your body as narrow as you can. And now take your right hand and reach it overhead so your biceps by your ears. There we go. Just really looking to pull your whole right side body very long here, everybody. Stretching from your ankle all the way to your wrist for 5. Option to take your left hand up parallel with your right. 4. Very, very nice, y'all. Last 3. 2. Take an inhale, reach a little bit longer. Great job. And then exhale, just release to low lunge. Both hands to the ground. Spin your back right heel up. Take an inhale, pull your chest and spine out really long here. On your exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. All simple postures and all simple shapes that our body is meant to be able to do. A little tune-up, if you will, everybody. Press a little bit here, back through your heel, and reach a little bit out through the crown of your head on your inhale. And then draw your navel in, twist your heart to the sky, and give me 3 more breaths here. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Great job. Exhale. One more. Take an inhale here. Woo. Exhale. Release your left hand to the ground. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Prasarita Padottanasana. Your standing straddle stretch. Now, if you just want your hands underneath your shoulders, letting your torso drop down, that'll give you a decent amount of sensation. If you want a little bit more, you can grab your ankles, the outsides of your feet for some leverage. Perhaps even interlace your fingers at your lower back for that chest expansion. Pick your poison. Breathe well, everybody. You're doing amazing. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in really deep. Keep it flowing. Give me 2 more breaths here, everybody. You do. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale here. Exhale. All right. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Find your halfway lift. Pull your chest and spine out really long. Exhale. Walk your hands back to low lunge at the top of your mat. There you go. Step your left foot back to your right to plank pose, Dandasana. Squeeze your legs together. And then ground into your left hand and inhale, roll open to your right for Vashisthasana, side plank pose. There we go. Lift those hips, everybody. Give me another smile, huh? Huh, Anna? Give me another smile. Breathe well. Lift your hips. If you're feeling strong, you might lift your right leg. 5. Take your right hand, reach overhead. 4. Woo! Aggressive here, everybody. 3. 2. Take one more inhale, reach a little bit. Exhale, right back to plank, high push up. And then take her to the other side. Ground into your right hand, and roll open to your left for Vashisthasana. There we go. We're engaging our outer obliques. We're lifting our hips high. Yeah, nice, Lauren. Good, Anna. Phenomenal. 5. Maybe left leg up. Left hand reaching to the ocean. 4. Ooh, just getting as much cooking as you possibly can. Everywhere, everybody. Last 3. 2. Take an inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Release. Either move through your flow or straight back to downward facing doggy. Inhale that upward facing, feeding your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Sawee doggaroo, y'all. Inhale. Let's keep her going. Bend your knees. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale. Walk or your light hop. Feet between your hands. Inhale. Halfway lift. Pull your chest and pull your spine really long. Exhale. Dive. Fold. Navel. Core is strong. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach. All right, we're breathing for 5. Our one-legged chair pose in 4. So weight's going to shift into your right foot. Last 3. All right, slowly 2. Taking your weight out of your left foot. See if you can keep your right knee bent. Take your left leg extended straight out in front of you. How's your jaw doing, everybody? Yeah. Nice job. Take a big inhale here. Exhale back to airplane pose. Extend your left leg back. See if you can bring your heel, hips, and head in one line. Little inward rotation on your left thigh. Little squeeze of your shoulder blades. Engagement of your right quadricep. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. You got 1 more. Inhale. Option. Now reach your hands. Breathe in big. Beautiful. Exhale, step back to low lunge, both hands to the ground. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill all the way open. There, where we want to see. There we go. First warrior 2 on this side, all right? We bend and straighten as needed. Yeah. They both forgot the stories of how the people that model are usually a little bit more sore than they would be. We're doing awesome. Steady gaze, steady breath. Inhale, breathing tall, wide, stretch your arms, create some space there. And then exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. 3 more deep breaths here, everybody. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more now, huh? Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. Take a big, beautiful breath in. Exhale it out. All right. We're going to inhale, reach forward, look for length. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Utthita Parishvakonasana. So again, pick your poison. You want your hand on the inside, outside, form the thigh. Great. Take your left hand, reach overhead, And we're looking for these clean lines of energy here. You see this straight line they have from their foot, the knife edge of their foot, all the way through their fingertips. There you go. Roll your left shoulder back a little bit. Yeah, 5. And if you want your right hand up to really challenge yourself on a Sunday morning, go for it. 4. Woo. Great job. Last 3. 2. Take it inhale, reach a little bit. Yeet. And then exhale, release to low lunge. Spin your back left heel up. Pull your chest and pull your spine long on your inhale. We're thinking halfway lift. And then exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. Easy little twisty. That if you want less intensity, you drop that back knee. And if you want more intensity, you press the back of your left knee towards the sky. Maybe even slide your left hand towards your right foot. You could take that hand to the outside of your leg if you want it. But make sure you're balanced, steady, and sturdy. We're going 3 more breaths yet, everybody. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more now, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale. Really nice. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet once again. But as per usual, we'll do this side different. Hands underneath your shoulders. We'll inhale. Find a halfway lift. Flat back. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, open your arms like airplane wings. And then inhale, rise. Come all the way up to standing. Arms are at shoulder height. Now turn your left toes towards the back of your mat here. Right toes will turn in a little bit for triangle. You might shorten your stance a little bit there, Anna. Now we're going to inhale, reach out, out, out. And then keep all that length. And then rotate. Your left hand down, your right hand high. Triangle pose. Whew. Breathe, everybody. Again, been somewhat of a leisurely flow here today. Well, for me anyway. I'm just telling people what to do. That's what I'm good at, though. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Accelerate. Use that core strength. Inhale, come all the way back up. Turn your left toes in. Turn your right toes out towards the top of your mat. And we'll go triangle pose once again. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Keep it a length. Tick-tock of the arms. Right hand down, left hand high. Nothing short of a treat, this one. For your hips, your hamstrings. We're not looking to miss anything within our body, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more full breath, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Great job. We're going to inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Hands to heart center. Let's take her home. Inhale, reach both hands high to the sky. Maybe lean it back a little bit. Now exhale, we're going to fold and curl all the way into a ball here. So squat way down. Tuck your chin to your chest. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Feel this compression in your throat, which is helping stimulate and massage your thyroid and parathyroid gland. Feel this stimulation, this compression in your torso, which is also helping to stimulate and massage all the other internal organs. Now from here, keep your lower body how it is. Just unfurl your spine, sit up nice and tall, take your hands straight out in front of you. And then we're going to shift our weight into our heels if we're not already. And then sit all the way down and lift your legs up for Navasana boat pose. There you go. Now try to keep your spine straight. I would have to bend my knees quite a bit. Otherwise, sometimes my back kind of rounds there. Just do your best. Do whatever you got to do. But breathe, soften your face. And we're not going to be here too much longer. If you'd like to reach your hands to the sky, that option's right there for you. 5. 4. On our back in 3, 2. Take an inhale here. Nice work. Exhale, release, and just roll all the way down onto your back. Now from here, bend your knees. Plant the soles of your feet so your knees are right above your ankles, so feet about hips width apart. We'll go set to Bandhasana bridge pose. Press into your feet, and lift your hips up nice and high. Now a couple breaths here. We're trying to press our chest back towards our chin, but then you want to maintain the arch in the back of your neck. So as your chin comes towards your chest, or chest comes towards your chin rather, take your chin away from your chest. There you go. And now, see if you can take your hands to your sacrum. Not underneath it, on your sacrum. So you got to hike your hips up and get your elbows underneath you. They're going to act as braces. They're going to support you, because now we're going to take our right leg and reach it high to the sky. And now we're going to do the same with our left leg. Oh, Lauren knew it was coming. And then Anna's like, what the hell is that? And then toes towards the ground and back of your head. Towards the ground. They might not touch the ground. Hey, and if you've got back, neck, or shoulder issues, you might want to skip this one. Oh, it's a bad one to kick out your base on there. So sorry about that. Breathe. Now, if your toes can touch, great. Try to straighten your legs. Take your knees away from your face. Very, very nice. Now, you can stay here. And by the way, if you are skipping this, come to a seated forward fold instead. And that's to balance out those back bends we actually did not do a minute ago. Well, we did an easy back bend. We did that bridge pose. Now, hands to your middle back, elbows in. Let's straighten our legs up. Salamba Sarvangasana, our shoulder stand. You want to bring your heels towards the top of your mat and your hips towards the back of your mat in order to straighten up. Do your best. We've been saturating our blood with oxygen for an hour almost, 50 minutes anyway. And now all that oxygen-rich blood is just flooding down straight to your brain. Breathe. 5. 4. Karnapidasana in 3. 2. Take an inhale. And then bend your knees toward your forehead, ears, or to the ground, the sides of your head. Then see if you can just bring your palms face down along your side body. And then we're going to slowly start to roll down vertebra by vertebra. And when your hips touch, we'll extend our legs high to the sky and lower our heels down nice and slow. Good. When your heels touch, point your toes, lift and press up to your forearms. So like you're sitting on the beach watching some waves. There you go. And then just drop your head back. And this is called Matsyasana, or fish pose. Pretty simple. Meant to be somewhat non-invasive. Doing it this way, it can be more invasive. But here we're just looking to counterpose what we just did. Great job, everybody. Inhale, press up. Exhale, chin to your chest, lay on your back. And then bend your right knee, plant the sole of your foot. Take your left ankle across your right knee for supine pigeon or supine figure 4. Now reach up and thread the needle around your right leg. Lay back, pull it in, and breathe, everybody. This is about as mellow of a flow as it gets here on a Sunday morning, everybody. But these two ladies, my models, did an amazing job, made it really easy for me, so I'm grateful for them, grateful for each and every one of you for tuning in and showing up to your mat, everybody. Always trying to give value, so I sincerely hope that you get some value out of this. You win your morning so that you can win your day. You hit the reset button and just give yourself this gift: physical vitality, mental clarity, an emotional sense of balance. Coming back to what is our natural state. From here, just release your hands, but twist your left leg over your right some more. Drop your left arm open, look to your left, and gently guide your knees towards your right side body. There we go. That's from me. Sorry about that. It's all on her mat, too. Me. So again, thank you for showing up. Please do me a favor and subscribe to Namasteve Yoga on YouTube if you haven't already. And at Namasteve Yoga just happens to be the Venmo as well. So like I said, I hope you receive value out of this. If so, thank you so much for your donations, for your generosity with that. Come here. That's what helps keep the camera on. That's what allows us to continue to share this practice with everybody, with so many people. Let's unwind, come back to center, pull both knees into your chest, and then just switch it up. Land the sole of your left foot, right ankle across. Thread the needle around your left leg, lay back, pull it in, breathe, everybody. So always grateful for your support. You know, if you were here last weekend, got a couple more citations. I do have a hearing this past week regarding me being ticketed for doing exactly what I'm doing right now, and that's streaming in my backyard. So that's I got that to look forward to this next week, y'all. But everything will get worked out. Unfortunately, the wheels of justice do roll kind of slow, but we will win in the end. And so honored to have all your support. Thank you. Come here. Come here. We're going to take that into our twist. Right leg over left. Right arm drops. Knees drop left. A couple more deep breaths. Stay with it, everybody. Whew, all right. Let's take her back to center. Unwind, pull both knees in. And then go ahead and let your legs fall out in front of you. Allow your toes to fall open and allow your palms to rest face up along your side bodies so you can be comfortable, take up some space. Now let's close our eyes. Exhale everything out. And then together we'll inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold full for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pause empty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go just like that. Inhale. Hold full. Exhale. Pause empty. Inhale. Hold full. Exhale. Pause empty. Cleansing breath. Take a big inhale. And exhale, empty out. We did it, everybody. We did it. Let your breath settle. Notice what it feels like for your body to be soft, disengaged. And how does it feel to feel balanced once again? Calm and peaceful. You've done well. I want to thank once again Anna and Lauren here. They did amazing. Thank you for showing up, for tuning in. Thank you so much for honoring the donation-based system that allows us to share this practice and keeps the camera on. The Venmo, once again, is at Namaste Yoga. Hey, hit that YouTube channel. Shocking. You won the morning, win the day, everybody. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Namaste. I know, Cobra. What's your sister screaming about?